LanguageCert International Spoken ESOL Exam Mastery Level, January 30th. 张怡宁, exam begins. Hello, my name is Guo Chuxin. Can you spell your family name for me, please?
It's Zhang.
Thank you. Which country are you from?
I'm from China.
Thank you. Now, part 1. I'm going to ask you some questions about yourself. Now, life plans. Should learning how to plan things be a lesson taught at school?
Yes, certainly. Learning how to plan things is a valuable life skill that can benefit individuals in many aspects of their lives. So I do believe that schools should incorporate lessons on planning skills in their curriculum. So students should be taught about how to manage their time to increase their productivity as well as achieve their goals effectively. And besides, perhaps students could maintain a more structured lifestyle by learning how to plan things, and they'll be more responsible towards all the tasks they receive.
Now, at work, what qualities would be required for your ideal job?
Oh, it's hard to define my ideal job, but if I have to name some qualities, the first thing would be communication skills. It includes the ability to listen to others actively and express my ideas effectively, as well as collaborate with others. Because we can, it's almost impossible for us to completely work alone. So we should always convey information and express or exchange ideas and build positive relationship with our colleagues and friends. So our colleagues and customers. So it's really critical for us to communicate well with others.
About photography. Has the purpose of taking photographs changed nowadays?
Oh, yes. In the past, people generally took photographs with their cameras to capture important moments and reserve memories. And most of the photographs were kept in albums or displayed on walls. However, nowadays, with the development of technology and the popularity of social media platforms, the taking photographs becomes more accessible and more diverse in terms of its purpose. So, for example, we always take photos with our smartphones, and we would always post them on platforms such as WeChat or Instagram. So it's more or less become a way for us to express ourselves and share our experience and document our daily life. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you. Now, part 2. We are going to role play some situations. I want you to start or respond. First situation. You are at the cinema. You reported that you lost your bag. I start. Did you have any official papers with you, madam?
Yes. You mean in the bag or with me?
With you now.
With you. I have my ID card with me.
Okay, can you show me, please?
Yeah, sure. Here you are.
Okay, got you. So, what's in your bag?
Well, my laptop's in my bag, as well as some of my textbooks and also my passport. So it's a little bit urgent.
Okay, I know. So I'm going to write down your information.
Thank you.
Second situation. I'm your neighbor. You will be away for a week. You want me to receive a parcel for you while you're away. You start.
Hi, darling. Can you do me a favor?
Yes, of course.
I'm going on a work trip tomorrow, and I'll be away for a week. I've got a parcel that will arrive like 2 or 3 days later. So could you please receive it for me?
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Okay, so when will you be back?
I think next Thursday. and I'll come to you. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Third situation. We are friends. I start. I'm unhappy at my current job. What do you think I should do?
Why don't you just quit it? But have you find another job yet?
Not yet. It's quite difficult to find a new job here.
Yeah, I know. Then if I were you, I would keep sending CVs and looking for another satisfied job. And as soon as you find another one that's all right, and you can quit this one.
Okay, good advice. Thank you a lot. Now, part 3. We are going to discuss something together. Here is a list of some factors that may be important for personal happiness. Let's discuss the different factors and decide the most and least important ones for us. Take 20 seconds to think about what you want to say. Okay, please start.
So here are some factors that can make us feel happy. Personally, I don't think having a well-paid job is more attractive than the other ones. Quite opposite, I find it the least attractive because it's kind of ambiguous about a well-paid job. Also, it still has to work. If it's changed to like having like $5 million, then it will be more it will be better. So what do you think?
I agree with you. So I think there are more important factors than pay in the job. So we both agree that having a well-paid job is the least important one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So how about the other factors? Which one do you think is the most important one?
I think being loved and being healthy are both really critical. Like being healthy is almost the basis of our life. Like without a healthy body, we cannot do things we enjoy, such as go traveling or do sports. And without being mentally healthy, we cannot feel happiness. Um, However, I think being loved is also a really important factor. What do you think?
Yes, I agree with you. I think these two are both very important. But I think maybe finding time for yourself is even more important because if you have more time for yourself, you can actually do something that is beneficial for you. So maybe you will feel more free, you'll feel happier.
Yeah, I understand. As an introvert, I also need time for myself, especially after a long time of socializing. But perhaps, of course, it's important, but it's not as important as like having friends or being loved for me. And what do you think about other factors?
I think having a job you're passionate about is also very important. If you can find passion in something, you will enjoy doing it every day. And job is what we should do every day. So I think this one is also important. How do you think?
I know, like it's kind of related to our personal goals and achievements. But for me, I don't really find a job that's so important to me. So I wouldn't think having a job that makes me passionate about is so vital. I would still go for like being loved. Like love is a powerful emotion, and it can bring you like sense of belongings and fulfillment as well as joy. So I think it's more important.
Yes. Okay, so I agree with you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we think that being loved is the most important one, and having a well-paid job is the least important one, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, thank you. In part 4, you are going to talk about something for 3 minutes. Your topic is The best way for people to learn new things. You now have 30 seconds to write some notes to help you. So your topic is the best way for people to learn new things. Okay, Yining, please start.
Okay, so in my opinion, the best way for people to learn new things varies from person to person. However, there are some universally applicable methods that can help individuals to learn things more effectively. So firstly, continuous practice and repetition are crucial. By practicing repeatedly, we can reinforce our memory so that it is deeply ingrained. And I think it is one of the most popular methods, especially among Chinese. And it turns out to be quite useful, although it does require hard work. And the second thing is to find ways to spark interest. When a person is interested in a particular topic, learning it becomes much easier and more enjoyable. However, this can be a bit easier said than done. For instance, for me, subjects such as history or chemistry are just not my thing. So no matter how hard I try to make the learning process interesting, I still struggled to pass this exam. And thirdly, seeking help and feedback from others is also an important factor in our learning process. For instance, exchanging opinions with teachers, colleagues, or experts and receiving feedback from them can help us identify our blind point and help us make timely adjustment to our learning direction. And last but not least, we should never overlook the value of rest and relaxation. By establishing a good study schedule, we can balance our work and rest and have perhaps make the learning process more relaxing. Yeah, so that's all of the approaches that I generalized from my past experience, and it proves that it's quite useful for me. So I hope it can also benefit you.
Thank you. Is there a tip you could give to someone learning something?
Yes, apart from what I have mentioned above, I think constant reviewing is also really important. Because according to the Ebbinghaus forgetting curve, for every new knowledge you learn, after about an hour, you will forget about more than 50% of it. So it's really vital for us to keep reviewing what we have learned to reinforce the memory.
Can you learn something if it is something you dislike?
Well, yes, I can, though it will be tough. For instance, I really hate those abstract concepts. And then I took my compulsory course last year. It's linear algebra, and it's totally a disaster when I was learning it. And I have to keep practicing and applying those like abstract theories. So eventually I passed the exam, but it's really I went through some hardship. So yes, I can learn things that I dislike, but just it's hard.
Thank you, Yining. That is the end of the exam.
Thank you.